Have you seen this wonderful promotion for Pittsburgh yet? It is a clever use of chairs all around our city, showing the way we welcome friends and families and others to, quote, pull up a chair and visit. And I love that even the Pittsburgh parking chair makes an appearance in this. And it's really beautifully shot and edited. It's a great promotional spot. It is the latest way Visit Pittsburgh is spreading the word about all Pittsburgh has to offer.
Craig Davis is the president and CEO of Visit Pittsburgh. He's here to tell us about the message that he wants to send to others and how it can help people who already live here. And that's the thing. There are many people who live here who don't realize all of the fascinating things to discover and enjoy in this city.
You're absolutely right. And the whole Pull Up a Chair campaign is based upon the fact that, you know, the messages that the mayor and the county executive and other elected officials have been saying that Pittsburgh is an incredibly welcoming place. And, you know, the statistics that we have and the research that we do with our tourists and our visitors is that they find Pittsburgh incredibly charming and the people incredibly friendly. So that old adage to pull up a chair is what we wanted to just make it as a national campaign. And it's going to go national actually on Monday.
Yeah, in fact, tell us where it's going to be seen, because it's Times Square, but also some theaters before the new Mr. Rogers movie
Right.
with Tom Hanks, right?
Yeah, we're going to use that opportunity. The Tom Hanks movie comes out in September, and it's a movie about Mr. Rogers, but it's also a movie about Pittsburgh. So it is a perfect segue for us to put a small snippet of what you just saw in the theaters beforehand. We've all been waiting for a movie to show, and you see these previews. So we're going to be in the previews in about 7 cities. Los Angeles included, D.C., New York, Chicago, and Boston are amongst them. So we're really spreading the word.
And we found that it seems now there's always a Pittsburgh connection to almost every story we cover, to every event that happens. So the idea of pulling up a chair, even for people coming to Pittsburgh, come here, learn about the people, the places, so much to see and do.
You hit it out the park. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Yeah, and
Good
we're
job,
also,
Lisa.
we're also, you know, the chair can be a lot of things. And
Right.
you saw in the video that the parking chair in this particular case is an inclusive chair, which is something that we certainly don't relate to on normal basis. But it really is something that we wanted to play on. And we're asking, especially local Pittsburghers, to take pictures of chairs and send them to us, because we plan to change this as we go to include other chairs. So that's really the kind of the secret sauce that we're trying to get our locals involved and know that how important they are to our sell of Pittsburgh and the region to the world.
Yeah, and when you're selling it, you mentioned it's going to be shown in theaters all over. We mentioned it's going to be in Times Square. Where's the target audience? Like, where do you find that people live that would come to visit Pittsburgh?
Well, two places. Anywhere where we have a direct flight.
Okay.
And then the second is anywhere you can drive within 100 miles. So that's kind of the 100 miles and out is where we kind of draw the circle, because our job is to bring the outside in, but we really want people to stay overnight and experience many things. We love day trippers. A lot of people from the suburbs come in and experience Pittsburgh, but then they leave, and they do leave their money, but we want that visitor that's going to stay overnight and spend a lot more money, quite frankly.
And you were saying if people have visitors coming into town, you can help them plan their agenda. What are some popular things on that list that you might say you can take them
of course. You know, the Andy Warhol Museum is our #1 attraction in Pittsburgh. Falling Water is actually our #1 attraction. It's not in Pittsburgh. So, but also all of our, you know, we are a city of culture, a city of arts. That is a huge draw. And people tell us that they want to be taking advantage of events. So that could be Steelers, Pirates, Penguins. It could be Pitt. It could be anything, Duquesne. But any kind of event is what draws people in. And, you know, and to your point, there are a lot of people that have family here, so the family draws people into Pittsburgh as well. Tourism is a huge economy for us. It's $6.1 billion a year.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
Well, thank you, Craig, because the spot is wonderful, and we appreciate you being here.
My pleasure, anytime.
Definitely.
Well, find out more about the Visit Pittsburgh and everything that Visit Pittsburgh has to offer online, and you can find their link to their site at pittsburghtodaylive.com.